Welcome to my channel. Today, I will tell you a suspenseful horror story. This story is about an old villa that holds many mysteries. Watch the story until the end, and make sure you watch with the lights off. In a small village far from the hustle and bustle of the city, there is an old villa that has long been abandoned. This villa is known as a haunted place by the locals. Many scary stories are circulating, ranging from strange sounds to the appearance of invisible creatures. One night, a group of curious young people decided to visit the villa. They wanted to prove the truth of the horror stories they often heard. Bringing flashlights and cameras, they set off towards the old villa. As soon as they arrived, the atmosphere felt different. The night wind blew hard, and the sound of owls added to the spooky impression. They entered the villa carefully and began to explore every corner of the room. At first, they only found old and dusty things. However, the deeper they went in, the more strange things they found. In the living room, they found an old piano. One of them, Rena, tried to play a few notes. However, the sound of the piano sounded very dissonant and terrible. Suddenly, footsteps were heard from upstairs. They all fell silent, looking at each other with pale faces. They decided to go upstairs, following the sound of footsteps. There, they found a room with a tightly closed door. With great difficulty, they managed to open the door. Inside, they saw a woman in a white dress standing with her back to them. Her hair was long and tangled, covering her face. One of them dared to approach the woman. However, before he could touch her, the woman turned around quickly. Her face was covered in wounds and blood. Her eyes were bright red. In a hoarse voice, the woman said,
"You shouldn't be here."
They all screamed and ran out of the room. However, when they reached the exit of the villa, the door was locked. Panicking, they looked for another way out, but every window and door they tried was also locked. The sound of footsteps grew closer. With gasping breath, they hid in a large closet. Through the gap in the closet door, they could see the woman approaching, searching for them with hateful eyes. They tried not to make a sound, but their hearts were beating very fast. The woman stood right in front of the closet. She raised her hand and slowly opened the closet door. However, at that moment, a loud noise was heard from downstairs. The woman turned and walked towards the sound. This was their chance to escape. They found a small door under the stairs in the horror villa. When they looked back, they saw the villa was back to its original state, silent and creepy. They vowed never to return to that place again. Until now, they still feel scared every time they remember the terrifying night in the old villa.
That's the horror story for tonight. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also share your horror experiences in the comments column. See you in the next horror story. Good night, and be careful in your dreams.